This is what separates millionaires from everyone else. You ever wonder why some people just keep winning while others stay stuck? Well, I can tell you, it's not luck and it's not talent. After serving 7 years in the Marine Corps as a platoon sergeant for 53 Marines, I finished my service in 2020, and since then, I've hired over 20 people, worked with thousands of entrepreneurs, and I built not one, but two multiple seven-figure businesses. And I can tell you right now, these 10 lessons from the Marine Corps are why I never lose momentum in life or in business. And number 6, that one changed everything for me. Lesson number 1, never take your first no. In the Marine Corps, you're trained to find solutions, not excuses. I made it a rule to never take my first no. If someone told me something couldn't be done, I'd ask 5 more people. I called other units, and I would always continue to look for a workaround. And most of the time, the first person was wrong. The same thing happens in business. Most people quit too early or are so fast to tell you something can't be done. You've got to keep pushing and never take your first no. Lesson number 2, be ready so you don't have to get ready. We trained every single day, even if our next fitness test was months away. Why? Because Marines and winners in any field don't wait to start preparing. We stay ready so we don't have to get ready. It's the same thing in business. You don't want to wait for a launch or a deadline to start building. The big opportunity could come any moment and you'd be unprepared. Jim Rohn says self-preparation is about getting ready for the opportunities before they come your way. What good is an opportunity if you aren't prepared to take advantage of it? It's no good. So be ready, stay proactive, and stay sharp so you can stay ahead. Lesson number 3, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. In the Marines, 15 minutes early wasn't a cute saying, it was law. Why? Because being early isn't just about being punctual, it's about preparation, it's about anticipation. Being early means you're not reactive, you're proactive. You're not chasing time, you're ahead of it. In business, this mindset makes all the difference. While your competitors are still scrambling to find a parking spot, you've already closed the deal. And at networking events, show up 15 minutes early and you're talking to the organizers, the sponsors, or even the speakers, the most valuable people in the room, before the noise and the crowd take over. It's one of the clearest ways to stand out in a world full of last-minute amateurs. So if you want to win in life and in business, show up early and stay ready. Lesson number 4, lead by example. I led 53 Marines as a platoon sergeant, and I was always the first one to show up and the last one to leave. I didn't demand respect from my followers. I earned it through my actions. I would never tell my subordinates to do anything I wasn't actively doing or willing to do myself. And that didn't stop when I left the Marine Corps. In my business today, I still lead from the front because titles like CEO or ranks like sergeant mean nothing if your actions and your work ethic don't match that title. Lesson number 5, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Rushing causes mistakes. That's true in combat, and it's just as true in business and in life. In the Marine Corps, we had a saying, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And it sounds pretty counterintuitive at first, but think about it. When you rush, you forget steps. You drop your weapon, you miss the target, and in business, you send the wrong email or without the purchase link. You forget key details and you can lose the deal. High performers don't rush. They execute with calm, with focus, and with precision. Because when you're calm, you're in control. And when you're in control, you win. So whether you're talking to high-stake clients, pitching an investor, or just managing the day-to-day, breathe, think, and move deliberately. Because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. This one changed everything for me. Lesson 6, embrace the suck. As you can imagine, in the Marine Corps, we did a lot of things that sucked. Every Thursday was field day. That meant scrubbing the barracks from top to bottom for hours. And I remember one night, it was 1 a.m, I was soaking wet and exhausted, and on my hands and knees scrubbing the deck with a broom. And I remember thinking, I could be studying stocks right now. I could be learning about business or reading a book or building something for myself. But instead, here I was, brushing soap bubbles on a deck. And then I looked around and I saw a bunch of other Marines, Lance Corporals, laughing, joking, and actually having fun, doing the exact same miserable thing that I was doing. That's when it hit me. Things are only as bad as you make them out to be. You can't always control your circumstances, but you can control your attitude. And if you can't change it, there's no point in whining about it. So I stopped complaining and I made it my mission to become unbreakable. I started lying to myself on purpose. You love this. You were built for this. You want to carry that 70-pound ammo crate. You love cleaning out the porta potties. People thought I was nuts. We'd show up at 4 a.m. in the freezing cold for PT, and I'd blast heavy metal music out of my car, jump out of my car and yell, "What a beautiful day for a 3-mile run." And I'd say it with so much enthusiasm, it started to feel real. And guess what? It made things suck less. Eventually, I started wanting to do the hard stuff. All the things that everyone else hated, I leaned into them, and I got meritoriously promoted because of it. Now in business, I do things my competitors don't want to do, and I run circles around them. So here's the lesson. Stop complaining, stop whining, and embrace the suck, because when you do, you could become unstoppable. Lesson number 7, complacency kills in combat and in business. It can make you broke. Don't get lazy when things are good. Stay alert, stay paranoid, and always be looking to improve. Lesson number 8 is adapt and overcome. In business and in life, things rarely go as planned. And that's true in the Marine Corps too. We learned that early. The mission changes, the weather shifts, the gears break, but Marines don't fold. We adapt, we improvise, and we overcome. And that mindset, it's not just for combat, it's how I built a multi-million-dollar business. You see, I didn't win because everything went right. I won because I didn't quit when everything was going wrong. When my first offer flopped, I rebuilt it. When a business partner ghosted me, I filled the gap and I kept pushing. When the merchant processor shut our accounts, I wired payroll from my savings and I figured it out, I adapted, and I overcame. Entrepreneurship is organized chaos, and the people who survive aren't the ones with the best ideas. They're the ones who can pivot fast and stay calm under pressure. In life, the same rule applies. Your car breaks down, your flight gets canceled, someone you love lets you down. Now what? You can cry about it, or you can adapt and you can overcome. Because here's the truth. Most people panic when things go south. Winners anticipate it and keep moving anyway. So if your life or business doesn't look like you had originally planned, welcome. That means you're on the right path. Adapt, overcome, and earn the life that most people miss out on from quitting too soon. Lesson number 9 is hurry up and wait. We used to rush to the flight line, gear packed, boots laced, only to sit there for 6 hours. That's hurry up and wait, and that's a Marine Corps classic. At first, it's extremely frustrating, really, it continues to be frustrating, but it does teach you something most people never learn. And that's patience in chaos, discipline under uncertainty, and preparedness without the illusion of control. In business and in life, you're gonna move fast. You're gonna put out that offer, build that funnel, or hire your team, and then crickets are gonna happen. There's gonna be delays, ghosted calls, or missed deadlines. You have to be ready to go sometimes without needing it to happen on your schedule or the way you want. Success rarely shows up when you expect it, but when it does, the question is, will you be ready? So yeah, hurry up, grind, build, stay sharp, then wait with patience, composure, and confidence that you did all you could. Because in this game, the ones who win aren't just fast, they're prepared and they're patient. Lesson number 10 is the more you sweat in peace, the less you're gonna bleed in war. Even on my best months in business, when I'm crushing it and we're hitting record revenue and we beat all of our projections, I still do not ease up. I double down because I know that hard times are coming. And when they do, they're gonna hurt a little bit less if I sweat more now. The more you sweat in peace, the less you're gonna bleed in war. It's like Jim Rohn says, you only get so many springs in life. Good times where everything is going your way, and guess what? Winter's coming. Hard times are coming. So enjoy your springs while they last, and don't get too comfortable. Keep grinding. These 10 lessons didn't just help me thrive in the military, they helped me build a business empire. You don't have to be a Marine to live like one, but what you do need is discipline, a sense of urgency, and purpose. Drop a comment below and let me know which lesson was most impactful for you. Be sure to hit that like button if you found this video valuable, and be sure to subscribe for all my future videos on business, credit, and finance. As always, guys, links for credit repair and business funding are in the pinned comment and the description below. This is Credit with Colin, and I'll see you guys on the next one.